The Sports Personality of the Award, folks. I think it was won last night. No, I didn't watch it. I've got to confess, I've not watched it for years. It was a show I liked many, many years ago. I thought it was great. They had proper sportsmen on there, people at the top of the field, and from all walks of life on all kinds of sports. And to be honest with you, for many years, you never really knew who was going to win. It could have been one of three or one of four. I think we heard weeks ago who was going to win this, and the favourite in this nearly always wins, probably 90% of the time over the last 10 years or so. Anyway, didn't watch it last night, but I've seen the results. I see Fatima Whitbread won the Helen Rollinson Award. That was for the work she does for charity for homeless children, children without mothers and fathers. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I never met a homeless, without mothers and fathers. I think I've got that wrong. See, Kenny Dalglish won a Lifetime Achievement Award. Alright, he might be a Scouser or an adopted Scouser, but I can't argue with that. And the favourite won the big award. Was she called Mary? Is it Earps? Let me just have a look. I wrote it down somewhere in case I forgot it. Mary Earps. I'm going to forget it because I don't know who she is. Well, I know who she is, but I know nothing about her. I've never really watched her. I know she's a goalkeeper at my club, Manchester United. I've never seen a Manchester United women's game ever. And I've seen snippets from the national team's games, and I only mean snippets. I've heard of her before, but I don't know her. If somebody mentioned her name to me in 3 or 4 months' time, unless they give me a clue, I probably wouldn't know who it is. She's been favourite for weeks now, so I knew she was going to win, but I just didn't get it, to be honest with you. You know, I know the English team have won things recently. Did they get beaten in the World Cup? I think they got beaten in the final, but they won the Euros. I know she's a goalkeeper, but normally you get the outfield players winning things. I mean, it's called Sports Personality. Maybe she's got a very big personality. I don't know. As I say, I don't know the lady. But I had seen her a couple of times, snippets in the World Cup, and I remember a couple of times last year in the Euros, like year before, and she took a couple of high balls off a corner, nothing special, and she went down with the ball, and 3 or 4 of them come and pat her on, I've said it before here, patting her on the back as though she made a world-class save. And all she's doing is gathering a ball from a corner, or maybe from a cross, from a free kick. And I'm thinking, it wasn't even hard. And she's diving on the floor with it to waste a bit of time. And she's got 3 defenders patting her on the back as though she's a superstar. And I'm thinking, what's all that about? But as I say, I'm not a women's football lover. I know it's going massive at the moment. I don't get it at all. And again, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything like that, but women's football just isn't for me. It's never going to be. It's just nothing I've ever fancied. But I cannot believe for the life of me she beat some of those people that she was against last night. I really can't. It amazes me. But it's all about the power of the vote, and many people are now watching women's football, and I would imagine more people from the women's football arena were voting than any other sports that were involved last night. But no, she's not for me. But the Fatima Whitbread, Canada Dalglish one, I agree with 100%.